Good morning, my name's Sophia Ruby and today I'm going to give a short presentation about the mental illness and eating disorder anorexia nervosa. So firstly I'm going to read a quote from a credible source to you defining the illness. So anorexia nervosa is a serious mental illness characterized by the maintenance of an inappropriately low body weight, relentless pursuit of thinness, and disordered conditions of bad body shape and weight. Anorexia nervosa has a mortality rate as high as that seen in any psychiatric illness. And that's by Attia and Walsh, 2007. So there's four main criteria when diagnosing anorexia. The first is refusal to maintain body weight at or above a minimal body weight for the age and height. The second is intense fear of gaining weight or becoming fat, even though usually underweight. And the third is disturbance in the way in which one's body weight or shape is experienced, undue influence of body weight or shape on self-evaluation, or denial of the seriousness of the current low body weight. And the fourth, in postmenarchal females, is the absence of at least 3 consecutive menstrual cycles. And that's also by Attia and Walsh. And I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about a table that's in the presentation that compares healthy dieting to anorexia. So, say for example, you are healthy dieting, you see weight as a way to be healthier and look your best. Whereas if you have anorexia, you see weight loss as a way to be happy and solve all your problems. In healthy dieting, your self-esteem is based on many different factors, not just your weight or appearance, whereas with anorexia patients, your self-esteem is based on how much you weigh. In healthy dieting, your diet is control your weight or your health, and in anorexia, your diet is an attempt to control your whole life and other people in it. So there's also a range of physical and mental effects of anorexia. The physical ones may include obviously a low body weight, and then your body starts to do things to try and keep you alive. Like you'll get a fine coverage of hair all over your body. Patients may get brittle nails and hair and dry skin as your body's leaching all the nutrients out to try and fuel your body to keep going. The social effects that come with it also include withdrawal from family, society, friends, and because anorexia involves obsessive behavior, exercising, counting out calories and meals can take up a lot of time, not leaving much time for anything else. Also, starvation increases the obsessive thinking and anxiety, including in a spiral of weight loss. So, with treatment and recovery in anorexia, it's found to be very effective to, instead of just have one health professional treating the disease, is to have an IPE team with different roles, so each person brings something unique and they bring along their past experience to the treatment of the patient. They all work collaboratively. So the nature of eating disorders requires a collaborative practice of a team of psychological, medical, and nutritional professionals. So success of interprofessional endeavours is largely dependent on establishing good communication skills and consistency of purpose among key professionals, which is defined by Colombo et al. 2003. An interprofessional team may include many health professionals such as physicians, psychiatrists, social workers, psychologists, nurses, dietitians, occupational and recreational family therapists. But I'm only going to talk about the main 3, maybe the first 3 you might encounter in anorexia that would be involved in an IPE team. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the general practitioner. So in anorexia, the general practitioner might be the one to first notice the symptoms. You know, a family member might take a patient to a doctor concerned, they don't really know what to do, and a general professional might help by either treating them themselves or referring them to others or working collaboratively with others for treatment of the patient. So early detection and management may contribute to better outcomes. So the sooner they can get into care, the better the outcome could be. And the next they might see is a psychiatrist, a mental health professional. Because anorexia is a mental illness, a psychiatrist is among the essential health professionals, with therapy being a service necessary for recovery. So patients are to see the psychiatrist regularly where they discover the recovery process and challenges they encounter. And when necessary, medication may also be prescribed and family sessions may be helpful. And that's by Clark and Nair, 2012. And the last interprofessional member of the team I'm going to talk about is a dietitian. Now, because anorexia is based around food and the client will have a very unhealthy relationship with food, dietitians contribute to the care and recovery process greatly. They provide nutrition assessment, recommendations to the patient, and putting therapeutic interventions into place. The results and progress are then communicated to the members of the other team, and the dietitian endeavours to establish a trustworthy relationship with the patient and have continuous contact. So through this weight and nutritional status measurement, they would plan a meal based on that to help recovery physically and mentally. So they'll try to get their health back on the right track through food, and also they will work with them on the emotional level to do with food. And so ideally regular eating patterns will be established and monitored. And that's by the Journal of American Dietetic Association, 2006. And so I've talked about the illness, defined it, and discussed some interprofessional teams. As you know, it brings a lot of people together with different walks of life, different experiences, and different tactics. It can be really beneficial to patients with anorexia. Thank you very much.